In this tutorial, we're going to look at the what impressions question, which could appear in Unit 2 or Unit 3 of the GCSE English Language papers. So you'll be presented with a text. In this case, you've got Running for the Hills by Horatio Clare, which focuses on a character called Jenny and her attempts to catch sheep. So the question that posed for candidates here is, what impressions do you have of Jenny in this extract? And typically a what impressions question is a mid-tariff question, which is why you've got the 5 marks available here. So our focus is obviously going to be on the impressions created of Jenny. So when we look at this text, we need to highlight evidence which does create distinct impressions of Jenny. So we've highlighted here that by doing the collecting of the sheep herself, it saves Jenny the cost of another helper, which suggests that she's frugal and in this case quite determined. It's also revealed that she tries to catch the sheep as gently as possible, which creates a caring impression. You can see what we're doing is matching up what we've highlighted with adjectives which indicate clear impressions presented of Jenny. She hates to see sheep held like that, which suggests that she's quite protective. She works all day, which implies that she's quite hardworking, and the fact that she sticks at it indicates that she's quite resilient as a character. So when it comes to putting the response together, what impressions do you have of Jenny in this extract? Focus here then is on rooting these impressions within the text. So we've got the writer creates a caring impression of Jenny in this extract. So using the words within the question to help us structure the response. As it implies, she attempts to catch the sheep as gently as possible, showing her desire to protect the animals. So a very brief and concise explanation. Furthermore, tracking through the extract, the writer is keen to emphasize her resilience, describing how she sticks at it despite the sheep's attempts to escape. So this is a promising start to the answer where we've got 2 distinct impressions, both of them backed up by relevant textual support. So to recap with the what impressions question, top tips. It's a type of question which requires some analytical skill and the ability to support a point of view. The impressions must be securely rooted in the text. They've got to come from the text. Sensible interpretations are required, and you need a range of valid impressions. It's not useful here to repeat the same words. You need to think for distinct and different impressions created. Impressions need to cover the set text and need to be worked through chronologically, so in the order in which they appear in the text. And finally, you need to bear in mind the mark tariff and answer space. So if it's a 5-mark question, 5 separate impressions will give you full marks. If it's a 10-mark question, you obviously need to try and look for more. So that's a recap of the what impressions question.